Guys, welcome to the Audacity Network and welcome to my channel. It's your girl, Pearl, and I am back in the kitchen. My critics and detractors have been coming at me for quite some time, and they said, Pearl, why don't you get back in the kitchen? Are you sure we're live? I don't see it on my thing. Are you sure? I don't see it on YouTube. What? It's weird. It's not, the chat isn't coming up. Let me pull it up on my phone. Well, guys, they told me to go back in the kitchen. And I'm here. I'm ready. You know, I did as I was told. So today, if you guys, oh, now I see it. I don't know why. Okay, so if you guys want to support my stream, please consider signing up at theaudacitynetwork.com. We're not streaming there right now because we're traveling and we haven't figured out how to stream dual there, but it should be up tomorrow. So sign up. That is the chat I pay attention to the most. And we've been demonetized for 6 months now. We don't even get to reapply until July. So that is the best way you can help support me. Please get the yearly membership, and it also helps support my divorce documentary. We've had to push off a lot of interviews because of that. So, you know, if you can, please sign up. Okay. Can you guys hear me? One in the chat if you can hear me. Hello. Hello, guys. Okay. So today I wanted to talk about a song that I saw. And I just wanted to give my point of view on this song. So there's a song going viral on TikTok, and I'm going to pull it up real quick. Okay, wait, let me make sure. Okay. This is for, all right, is this up? Okay. All right. Are we sure this, I don't think this is plugged in. Yeah. Hold on, guys, 1 second. You know, we talk a lot about women's delusional standards. And sometimes women ask for things, right? And I don't know if we fully think about what we're asking for. So there's this song, and the song's going viral. And it's talking about what women are. It's talking about what women want. Now, women want, you know, I'm just going to show you guys the song. Let me just show you. All right.
I'm looking for a man in finance with trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Finance, trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for finance, trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Finance, trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes.
Okay, so that's the original song. Oh, shoot. You can take this down. I'm going to pull up the next one. And this song is going viral. And I saw a response to this song that I just thought was hilarious. Oh, actually, not this one. This one. Yeah. I thought this was so funny. Okay.
I'm looking for a man in finance with trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes.
As a graduate of Harvard Business School, I was surrounded by every manner of finance man. And in the spirit of sisterhood, I will now be breaking down for you the finance bro hierarchy. Let's begin. Now, at the bottom of the hierarchy are our investment bankers. Now, keep in mind, this is a well-paid hierarchy. So even though they are at the bottom, they're still well-paid, okay? Even your worst investment bankers at your most no-name banks are going to pull in $250,000 a year.
Okay, so, you know, at first you see the draw. I mean, 6'5", man in finance, blue eye. Where could it go wrong? Where could it go wrong? But why would the dude want her, though? Okay, I understand, guys, but this is more for the women. This is more for the women, okay? We're going to go through this.
Okay, $250,000. And if he's doing his job well, all right, or he's at a top named bank like a Goldman Sachs or a JP Morgan, we're talking about $1 million plus, okay? So that's the good news. He's well paid. What's the bad news? You're never going to see this man, okay? He is working 80 to 100 hours a week, okay? Is it your birthday? Doesn't matter. Oh, is it Christmas? No one cares. He's at work, all right? So this is the man to date if you want to be at Nobu alone. Okay, now up next we have our hedge fund bros. Now, first of all, what is a hedge fund? Nobody knows. And it doesn't matter because the good news is he's well paid. All right. Even the bad ones, they're clearing $500,000 a year. Okay. And if he knows what he's doing, we're talking about multiple millions a year. That's the good news. What's the bad news? You're never going to see this man. I don't know what to tell you. Much like his iBanking friends, he's working 80 to 100 hours a week. So this is the man to date if you want to be flued out, okay? You want to go to Greece, bitch? I love that. Bring a friend. He won't be there. Now,
Okay. And I think this, women, we often want these high-powered professions, right? We often want these guys that are making a ton of money. Sometimes, all the time, I don't know if women really think about what comes with it. So I have this side project that I'm working on, and it's where I interview wealthy wives, right? I interview women that are married to the men that women want to marry. I've identified one industry as finance, another one as pilots, doctors. Women they don't tend to want the blue-collared workers. No offense, guys. Like I'm just repeating back. This isn't me shitting on anybody. But this is what the women say. They want the 6'4" man in finance, the doctors, the pilots, etc. Can you live off the attention from one man that is working 80 to 90 hours a week? Now, I'm not saying you can or you can't, but most women have had crazy amounts of attention from the time we were very young. The world just celebrates us for being women. So, one wife that I interviewed was a woman. She lived, my parents have a house in Florida, and it's a pretty wealthy area. And they had one of the pretty big houses, so I don't know what he was making as an airline pilot, but I could assume he was making good money. No one could live in this neighborhood without making good money. And I asked her, what her life was like married to him. She said, I was in school to be a lawyer, and I dropped out. I met him. So, that's my first question. Are we willing to put our dreams aside for theirs? Now, I'm not in the business of should. I'm not, you should or shouldn't. You know what? I think that everyone has one life to live, and damned be it if you're going to let some chick on the internet tell you how to live. But I don't know. Do you guys like hanging out with your boyfriend on the weekends? Not going to happen. This pilot, she said he was home maybe 10 days a month. So 20 nights a month, he's in different countries. I asked if she worried about, cheating, that sort of thing. She said no. I mean, what do you, how are you going to know if he's cheating if he's in a different state? I don't know if we think a lot of this stuff through. Because, my dad growing up started a software company. He would go to India for 2 weeks at a time. You get to see your husband half the month. Now look, what I'm not saying is don't go after him. Don't follow your dreams. But I am asking, can we really live off of that little attention? Ask yourself this question. I don't know. Okay, next.
At the top of the hierarchy, we have our VCPE, Venture Capital Private Equity. Now, these guys are very well paid, all right? In a single deal, they can clear multiple millions of dollars. But what's even more, they have time. They have time on their hands to spend with you.
And to also cheat. You know what's funny? Rich men make time for cheating. They really do, but these guys, let me tell you. Okay.
Job is basically chit-chatting. Is it a real job? That's for another video, all right? But the good news is he's got the money and he's got the time. What's the bad news? Well, Brad and Chad, they have portfolio companies in almost every industry, and so they are convinced they're experts in everything, all right? So you're going to get a whole lot of mansplaining. Buckle up.
Okay, we don't care about that.
Never gonna stop. But like I said, they've got the money, they've got the time, so this is who you want if you want to start a family, okay? So there you have it, ladies, your finance bro hierarchy. As you can see, there are pros and cons no matter what path you choose. So keep your wits about you. Stay safe.
Okay. Next thing we're going to look at. You can take it down while I get the new link. You know, so I started, then we got this trend of the girlfriends. Was it this one?
I'm looking for a man in finance.
This one. Hold on. Then we got the trend of the girlfriends showing off their 6'4", blue-eyed man in finance. Okay. So here we go.
I'm going to treat you so nice. You're never going to want to let me.
Now this is, by the way, this is her 6'4". So my first question, ladies, is,
Baby, I'm going to treat.
do you look like this? I'm not saying I do. Is this what you look like? Because this or some similar archetype is what they tend to date. I don't know. I don't know, you know. And the other thing you got to think about. Wait, let me go forward. He's definitely cheating. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. Guarantee he's cheating. Maybe she found a unicorn. I doubt it. All right, let's go to the next one. Here we go. Last one. Oh, wait, why is it not? Oh, I forgot the sound off.
I can.
For a man in finance.
As a 6'5" man with blue eyes who works in finance, I can tell you unequivocally, you will never date a man like me, a man like us. Because men like us, who are blessed enough to be very tall, very wealthy, with beautiful blue eyes, we would never date a woman who was looking for a man. We only date women who don't have to look for a man, who have never looked for a man in their lives. They're the kind of women who, when they do rarely become single, there is a queue of blokes above 6 feet.
So what does this mean? Are you hot enough? Are you at least hot enough to get in the door?
Earning at least 8 figures a year, lined up around the block, just waiting to take them for a coffee. And so I'm afraid, ladies, and anybody else posting this song, you are not going to make it.
Yeah. And the thing is, most of these chicks don't even have social media. They're so hot, they just can live life being hot. So let's go over this. Can they see my whiteboard if I hold it up? No, but I just wanted to. Okay, wait, hold on. So, step 1. Are you hot enough? Serious question. Serious question. Because I wanna show you guys something. So we're gonna do don't female. Okay, wait, don't pull up my screen yet. Category. All right, female delusion calculator. So let's say we want a 6'4" man in finance. Let's say between the ages of 25 to, what do you guys, let me know in the chat, what do you think? What do you think is the max? Oh no, guys, I'm not saying that I qualify for this. Stop putting that in the chat. I'm not saying that. Okay, let 25 to 30. Let's you know what? Let's be generous. Let's go up to 50. Now, a 6'4" man in finance with blue eyes. I'm guessing white, right? I think they don't want fat. I think they want 6'4". But you know, we're gonna be so nice. We're gonna go down to 6'3". Now, it said there that the minimum income for what that woman was saying is $250K at the lowest level. So let's F around and find out. 0.0056%. They said, we know you don't qualify. Obviously. Get the F out of my message. I know. They said that's not even your time. Hey, all right. Let's not go there. Let's not make this about me. Let's not make this about me. Okay, stop doing this to me. Okay, so now I just think as women, we gotta look in the mirror and say, are we in the top 0.56% of women? And do we even have the discipline to stay there? And so, you know, sorry, let's go back to this. I'm getting a little distracted. So step 1, are you hot enough? So this is going to start with your face. Now, be honest, ladies. 1 to 10. Are you at least as cute? Who's a strong 6? I don't know, Drew Barrymore, Jennifer Aniston, 6'7". That's my question. Are you at least that hot? Fitness. That's right, we got this. Are we at least in the, I don't know, the BMI of, I would say athletic. Okay. Face fitness. And ladies, let's not forget boobs and ass. What cup size are you? How big is the booty? And then age. Now, I know that woman was 29. Some women are hot enough to pull it off. I don't know what to tell you guys. But they said personality defeats all. You're totally right. Let's look at number 2. Do you know how? I think maybe I should make a PowerPoint. I think a PowerPoint might be necessary. I think that might be better here. don't pull the screen up yet till I tell you. I think that's going to be better. He said, "Oh, Pearl just wants validation from men. You guys are such whiners sometimes. It's like, then get the F off my channel. What are you doing here?" Okay. All right. Let's go here. Can you date a 6'4"? You can pull this up. Blonde, blue-eyed man in finance. Okay. First question. Are you hot enough? This is important. Are you a 6 or higher? I think that's the bare minimum. Are you in the athletic BMI category? Are you fit? Okay, so that's step one. Are we hot enough? Do you have boobs or / butt? Seriously, questions I have. Are you young enough? Let's say under 30. I mean, we saw the 29-year-old. So the next question that I have. Now, this is important, ladies. This is more important than anything else. Do you know how to shut the fuck up? I know I don't. So, these guys are out working 80 to 90 hours a week. When men come home after 80 to 90 hours a week, do you want someone to tell your problems to? Not today. You can keep them to yourself. Do you want someone to confide in? Do you want someone to maybe be your friend? No? Okay, let's keep going. So we got, let's say you're hot enough. Let's say you do know how to shut the F up. Do you have a good family background? And by the way, this is just my experience from dealing with men, like being from an area that's like pretty wealthy, so well off. This is what I would say they would look for at times. Now does that mean everyone? No. This is just personal experience, okay? They want to know that you are not going to be crazy. Do you have a crazy mother? Do you have a crazy father? Do you have no father? Well, shut the F up about that. Because if you're too crazy, if your background's too messed up, you're not really getting in the door, ladies. It's just not, it just is what it is. Can you offer value to his life? What can we do to make his life better? Now, look, sometimes these guys, they don't even care about cooking. Some of them don't. I know. Shocking. But, what value can we add to a guy's life? This is the question. These are the questions they're going to ask. They said, do you have a father in prisons? Yeah, they don't. They said, are you hooking up with your last 4 exes? Yeah, no, and typically what they want And by the way, if you're a good enough person, you can get away with this. But typically, they want someone with a good family background, similar-ish socioeconomic class. And, you have to be able to carry yourself with class and amongst these circles. So, yeah, so, the question really is, are you a 0.005% women? Most of us aren't. And that's okay. That's not the end of the world. It's okay to be just an average person. But I think a lot of times we see these chicks on TikTok talking about all we deserve, and they said Islam's right about women. Well, kinda, yeah. Yeah. They said, did your mom put your dad in prison? No, what? I don't think that's a first date question, guys. Did your mom take your dad to the cleaners? Well, yeah, these are questions. So, this is the bare minimum. So I need to remind you, ladies. I need to remind you, not this one. Not this one. Where's her last? Do you look like this? Okay, wait, go back. This one's kind of a simp, but
I'm looking for a man in finance.
yeah, you see,
Trust fund.
that's him.
6'5", blue eyes. Finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. I'm looking for a man.
Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot. I'm going to show you her again.
Baby,
Are you
I'm
this
gonna
hot?
treat you so nice. You're never gonna.
Okay, hi.
She manifested. Don't pay attention to that. The women will tell you manifesting. That's not going to help you with shit. She was hot enough to pull it off. It's got the look they kind of go for, and from a good family, I'm assuming. Anyways, guys, this is just my 2 cents. Take it or leave it. But, I just see these trends on social media, and I just, I think, what are we doing? Can most women even handle their husband working 80 to 90 hours a week? And the answer is no. No, you can't. You're going to want more attention than that, most women. So, you know what? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and please sign up to the AudacityNetwork.com and get a yearly subscription. It helps fund our divorce documentary that's coming out. So, love you guys. I'll talk to you next time.